Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and all the core gamers out there. CAJman777 here, welcoming you to episode 13, or part 13, of Metroid Prime 2 Echoes today. Last time, we made our first steps into the Sanctuary Fortress, have started exploring the fortress, and, we still have quite a lot to do in this fortress, so I should probably get started really quick, but this time, as I stated at the end of the last episode, we are going to not only reach the light version temple of Sanctuary Fortress and find out where it is, but... Sorry, that's good iced tea. But we're also going to be fighting another Guardian boss in this episode, so I hope you guys are looking forward to that. But as always, before we get started, I want to take this opportunity to thank our donators over there on Patreon, Jazzy Floof, MickeyPhorGens, MaddiLeigh, Kitty Cat, and Thomas for their continued support to the channel. Thank you guys very much for that. So, as you know, we stopped the ring of this gyro. We stopped these gyro rings. These gyro rings are no longer important for us. So we stopped the first gyro, and you notice there's a crack up in the glass over in this one. That'll be something we do later. But now that we stopped the first ring of the gyro, we can now actually move forward and go through this temple a little bit. And I'm also going to activate this spinner very quickly, because that's just going to give us our exit so we can go to the other side and now go right into that dark beam door that we need to go to. So I'm going to drop down here, or the elevator's going to take me up. I forgot about that. Here, this is all Denzium. We'll be picking up an item actually relatively soon that will allow us to break Denzium. For those of you who probably already know what it is, please don't spoil it for other people. But I had to go this way for a reason. The reason I went this way is because, well... Hi. I knew you were going to be here. I knew you were going to be here. No, break the head. Break the head and the body shall follow. Spin cycle. Come on. Come on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait just a dang minute. I'm going to blow up your legs. I'm blowing up your legs. There you go. Get them out. Actually, you just need to roll into them. I forgot you have unlimited regenerating heads. I totally forgot you were going to do that. You can take another super missile, for God's sakes. Oh, you're not quite dead yet. You got to be close, right? You're close to dead, right? Pretty close, maybe? What are you doing? You're just dashing back and forth. This is just a weird head. This is just a weird... He moves quick. Oh, what? Please die. Please do... What do I need to do? Oh, you know what? Dark beam. Oh, wait, no, you're weak to the opposite. That's right. So, these drones are actually very, very interesting. I forgot to mention this, but the drones essentially become weakest to the element color they are. So if they're light, if you hit them with a few shots of dark beam, they take a lot more damage. Also, for whatever reason, this one's extremely tough and does not want to explode. Please explode. Thank you. My God, it was like a mini-boss. I swear, that was like a mini-boss, and it wouldn't leave me alone. That was a nightmare. Also, you notice there's a missile expansion right below us. That's why I was looking for an item in particular, because there's something we can actually do right here. Cannon. And that leads us up to the top. This leads us actually back up to the top, which is something we need to do. However, up here, there is another platform. And unfortunately, we don't have what we need to fully access that at the moment. Again, we'll be picking it up later. But I gotta let this load trigger. Here we go. So, you can fight all these mechs if you want. Personally, I don't like fighting the mechs. I just run. Because this is why. Dark Quad MB. Can I scan the head? And Dark Quad CM. So, yeah, the Ing can possess those too. As Yumo stated the ing can now possess anything. So I'm just going to ignore these things as fast as possible and just kind of move on and completely ignore them. I'm pretty sure I don't need to kill them. No, I don't need to kill them. I'm okay. I thought the doors were going to lock on me for a second, but no, they didn't. I'm in the clear. Don't worry, we're in the clear, guys. We're in the clear. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. It's all cool. It's all good. 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 So I'm picking up as much health as I can here. If the game decides to give me a little bit, because right after we go into this temple, we have to fight the Guardian of the area, and let me tell you, this next Guardian that we have to fight is probably everybody's most hated boss in this game. I personally don't have a problem with it. I don't know how people do, but they do. For those of you who know which Guardian it is, yeah, you know what we're about to do. But before I do that, I'm gonna scan this also, because this is hilarious, and I know the exact first line that's going to appear. Hear the words of O'Lear, last sentinel of the Sanctuary Fortress. May they serve you well. Before that message even appeared, I knew what he was going to say. This line is stupidly famous for speed running. Because in a speed run, you actually need this. You need to trigger this. And this is the only one you need to trigger in a speed run, which is really funny. This used to be a great fortress, a safe haven for our people during the war. It also holds portals to the Ing Hive, the heart of their dark tribe. During the war, I built a number of mechanical sentinels to join me in battle. They were made to fight the Ing, and fight them they did, for a time. One by one, the Ing corrupted them. Now they attack with no mercy. Many went to dark aether with their Ing masters. Expect them when you were in the hive. The Ing liked to use them as guards. The Ing will protect their home with great ferocity. In all of our battles, the hive has never fallen. I've updated your translator so you can now access Cobalt holograms. If only I could join you, redeem my fallen honor in battle, but my time has passed. That is his body right there, by the way, if you're wondering. Good luck. Let the light of Aether show you the way. Energy fully replenished? Yes? Yay! So the first thing we're going to do, we are going to immediately scan this hologram right here. This is GaN Falls. Luminoth Lord translated GaN Falls. A massive Ing attack came to the land of Aegon. Soon the temple of Aegon was surrounded by the Horde with no hope of salvation. Our gallant warriors there were slain and Aegon fell to the enemy. Our blood chilled when we learned that the energy within the temple was drained. The Ing had found the energy transfer module and were using it as a weapon against us. So yeah, that's them right there. That's that. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, moving on to what we need to do for this episode. Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Let me tell you something. This freaking enemy, I hate. I mean, like I said. A lot of people hate this enemy. I don't hate this enemy, and I'm contradicting myself left and right today, it would appear. I'm going to scan this. This is also a new creature. Mechanobyte, you just seeker missile their legs, pretty much, and they die. So, I'm going to go through here. A lot of people know which boss is about to happen. And if you die, you technically have to go back to that save point that I was at. So, with that in mind, we're going to beat this boss immediately. So what you're going to want to do, jump to this last platform and scan this. It's going to open up a cannon for you that will launch you all the way to the other side. And then you can scan the other one, and that should also be another cannon right there for you. Now, I hope you guys are ready for the Guardian fight. Because the Guardian we're fighting is the Spider Guardian. Oh, boy, do people have terrible memories of this boss. Let me tell you something. Morphology, Spider Guardian, Spider Ball powered Darkling. Target uses Spider Ball power to cling to walls. It seems to have a connection with the energy system in the area. Overexposure to the energy may disrupt it. That's right. We're fighting the Spider Guardian. Now, something to note, because there's actually a pretty big difference between Metroid, the Metroid Prime 2 Echoes version of the Spider Guardian when we fight him, and the trilogy version of the Spider Guardian. Essentially, when we get into this fight, the Spider Guardian has a giant energy shield that surrounds him. The energy shield can hit through platforms in Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. In Metroid Prime Trilogy, they actually shrank the energy shield. And I'll show you 2 pictures on the screen of what the energy shield actually looks like. But I can also just show you what they changed. So, welcome to the Guardian boss fight. A boss fight that is entirely in Morph Ball. You need to get to the bomb slots. And in order to get to the bomb slots properly, you have to weaken the Spider Guardian. So the trick to do that, just throw a bunch of bombs, weaken the Guardian, and that opens up. You weaken the Guardian enough, and you can start making moves. Unfortunately, I will screw up this quite a bit. As long as he's green, you have a chance. But the moment he changes colors, it's over and you've lost your opportunity. Okay, so the first one's done. Now, you see how big that energy shield is that surrounds him. Now, I'm going to stay up here and survive from this. And now we go into the second form of the Guardian. And this one involves the boost ball. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to wait. Because this one's a bit trickier to do. You have to rely on boost ball drops. So you drop here. And once he's red, obviously, you know that you're doing things right. The tricky part is actually dealing damage to the Guardian in this phase. Of course, if you take a big hit, like I did, you're going to take a lot of damage, and that's something you don't want to be taking, especially because he's moving so slow at the moment. Get up there. That's 2. I'm going to try and focus my guts out for this boss fight. Because I could potentially screw up and die on this boss fight, and nobody wants to die on this boss fight. So I have to wait. And you can press X to zoom out to see where the Guardian is, and this actually is stupidly helpful. I'm just gonna wait one more time. I missed it. Shoot. But, you know, this fight, as long as you're patient with this fight and you don't get overconfident and you time your bomb drops right, you'll be okay. Go now. I missed it. There we go. He's not weak enough yet, though. You can tell if he gets weak enough because his colors change and he turns evil and stuff. And I've already lost 1 energy tank of health on this fight. I don't want to lose another. Oh, shoot. Okay, I gotta keep him weak. I gotta keep him weak. Got it. Alright. Whew! This boss fight's a lot harder than it looks, folks, let me tell you. Alright, so he's done there. Luckily, I don't need to use Boost Ball for any more parts of this fight. So once I get up here, I'm okay. Because coming into this section, this is going to be the last section of the boss. So I'm gonna quickly hit these. These should all be Ultra Energy units. Oh, if not Blue Energy units, they will give me lots of health. And health is something I will really appreciate right now. Oh, God. Alright, that's one. This last phase is what kills people all the time. Oh, I screwed up. Yeah, that's why. I have to, with the Spider Guardian, you've got to weaken him back here on the second phase. Because you need a lot of time to get to not only this one, but then you need to bomb jump up and get to this one. Oh, shit. Okay. One left. One left. Now, I'm gonna stop the Guardian right there, so he's gotta take the long way. The tricky part with this fight is getting up these and making sure you stay up on those. Ah, come on. Ah! Remember how I said you gotta be quick about this? Oh, just in time! Get wrecked! And dead. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the Spider Guardian. I didn't die. I don't know why people have such a trouble with that. I believe it's probably the energy shield that people have trouble with. And again, I showed the screenshot of what the energy field looks like in the trilogy version, which is the version they remastered for the Wii. That's stupidly important. This yellow door, remember for later. Spider Ball, let's go. Spider Ball acquired. Now, believe it or not, we actually have to now leave Sanctuary Fortress to go fight another Guardian back in Torvus Bog to pick our next upgrade up. In order to get to this Guardian, you needed Spider Ball to begin with. Now, Spider Ball. Simply hold R. It's the same as Metroid Prime 1. Hold R. And you can just kind of travel around all these paths. Just like this. So we can kind of follow the track that the Spider Guardian followed, but we're not going to. We're going to bomb jump up here. Grab a missile tank. That's right, I knew that was there. Now we're going to head in here. Where does this drop us, you may ask? Oh, well, we're back in the main area, but we're on the other side of that wall. Now, if you scan this guy, this is another key bearer lore. So we'll have to come back and for this guy in a little bit. However, we can go save now. We're not quite going to do that yet. Because we need to head all the way to Torva's Bog. But now that we've got Spider Ball, by the way, there is a lot we can do. Technically, I should be heading back to Torva's Bog right now. Which I could do. In fact, what am I on the episode time? Yeah, it looks like we might have to. Unfortunately. Alright, well, let's go do that then. Instead. Alright. They kind of killed my fun, but you know what? That's alright. We'll just head right back to... That's where we gotta go. Just go right through the save station door. Hit this dark beam door. And this room should look familiar, because now that you've got Spider Ball, you can kind of just do this. I missed that. I don't believe I missed that shot. Point blank, and I missed the door. Anyways, we're gonna go save up our game here. Oh, I need to go this way. We're gonna go save, and then we're gonna call it an episode, because there is a bit we still have to do. In fact, wait. I don't remember if it's now or later. Oh, no, that elevator just takes us back. Yeah, it just takes us back, so we would be going back to Torvus anyway. So, with that, we're gonna call it an episode here. We've got the Spider Guardian down. Really annoying fight, let me tell you, Spider Guardian. I don't know, I don't understand why, I understand why people struggle with Spider Guardian a bit. But I don't understand why people find it so difficult. Even with the, I grew up playing this game as a kid. I never found the energy shield difficult to deal with. Maybe on my first playthrough, but after that, when you learn the boss's pattern, you know how big the energy shield is. It's pretty easy. But, yeah, that's going to be it for this episode of Metroid Prime 2 Echoes, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was a very interesting fight with the Spider Guardian. Actually, that fight went a lot better and a lot faster than I thought it was going to go, because sometimes that fight can just drone on and on and on. But with that, we're going to call it an episode here. So, again, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this episode of Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. This has been part 13. And in the next episode, we're going after another Guardian. Specifically, the Power Bomb Guardian. So, until then, this is CAJ Man 777 signing off. Stay safe, everybody.